Hey, this is a pretty interesting guitar. It's a Kodaira made in Japan. Uh, Looks like AST 100 artist model. Says handcrafted. This is a lot of guitar. Like I just picked it up, I took it out of the case, and I could see some bear claw, which is so interesting because you have a certain angle you can't see it, and then you get another angle and you see these kind of blobs of the wood, and it's almost like an optical illusion or something because it's quick. It's got nice silking patterns going across the solid top too. But yeah, at certain angles you can see these little areas of bear claw. This is really a very high quality guitar. Not something you just run into, very rare. But I just wanted you guys to hear it. Made in Japan, probably the 70s or 80s. But it always trips me out when I notice that bear claw, because I'll look at a guitar that has it, and I'll see these big areas of kind of figured wood where the wood's a little bit darker than the nether part of the top, and then I move the guitar at another angle and you can't see it. It's so interesting. But yeah, this really has a tone. Now, I'm in a tuning where you drop the low E to a D and make the G string an F sharp. But yeah, this has a really interesting tone. I own about 15 or 16 nylon strings. I'm really getting to know the different kinds of tones that a nylon string can produce. And the rosette on this guitar is just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, this is a lot of guitar. This reminds me of something you could go into a high-end store and pay a ton of money for. I like to create a lot of space when I'm showing a guitar so you can hear the guitar. Anyway, I mean, in my mind, this is easily a $3,000 guitar. I can sell it for $1,800 with the case. Really a lot of guitar. I think it's one of the nicest sounding guitars I've ever had. As I've said before, the luthiers in Japan are some of the best in the world. But yeah, this is really quite special. Quite a special guitar. Artist model, Kodaira, Kodaira, handcrafted, AST 100, and then it has an L there, and then it says Japan. Again, that rosette's really beautiful. But yeah, you kind of hold this guitar, and I think they used it. And I've read about the shop that makes these. I think it's called the Asterias shop, and it's a small shop in Japan that makes only for a few companies, and they produce guitars that are way beyond the price. I've never had one of these before, and I'm not overselling. This is really quite a guitar. Really has it's always really hard to describe the voice of a great guitar, except for I like to use words like orchestral presentation, definition, and clarity with space and air inside the note. But yeah, this is a lot of guitar. I'll never forget this one. And the interesting thing, tell by looking at the guitar, it just hasn't been played much. So it's going to sound insane in, you know, another, you know, 15, 20 hours of play, because I don't think it's been played hardly at all. Really. I think I put new strings on this guitar. So. Anyway, yeah, Kodaira. I mean, I've been into high-end guitar shops where guitars are like, you know, $7,000 to $12,000, $30,000, you know, even more. This is right up there with any of them. Quite a guitar. Like I said, that bear claw is so. I don't think I can show it on camera because it's kind of, bear claw is kind of sneaky. It's almost like an optical illusion. I don't know how the hell it happens, but you look at the guitar from one angle and you see kind of areas of almost like quilt, but big areas of like quilt, like big, you know, areas where the wood's a little bit darker and looks like a little pattern, you know. And then you hold the guitar at another angle and you don't see it. It's a pretty interesting phenomenon, you know, and yeah, this is really a lot of guitar. This is a concert level guitar. It's got a world-class tone, world-class voice, very, very special guitar. I've never had one like this before, ever. But I've had a lot of guitars come through my hands. Not so much a performance, it's just showing the guitar. Really has a tone. It's got the magic Mojo big time. Anyway, Kodaira artist model. Really. And by the way, I'm just using a little Zoom Q3. It's like $100 recorder with a couple of really small, cheap mics. Nothing else. Found something interesting. Anyway, great guitar. Not something you're gonna run into very often. I think a lot of people don't realize how special and rare the guitars are that I sell. I deal in a very small amount of guitars, and I've been playing guitar since I was 7 or 8. I'm 71. Guitar has to be pretty special for me to invest in it. And my stuff isn't, my guitars I sell are not the kind of guitars you could walk into stores and just find, you know. You could walk into 100 stores and probably not find the kind of stuff that I sell. I mean, once in a while I'll sell something a little more on the normal side, like a classic Vibe Telly that I have right now, but it's a very rare one made in China. A little bit bigger neck, better quality craftsmanship. Everything's better on it. It's made out of solid pine, like the old 51, 52 Broadcasters, original Fenders. But yeah, this is really quite a guitar. And just as a tip, you know, work on your right hand picking if you play with a pick, you know, like 5 and 7. Do this for an hour a day, and then 7. I'm not real warmed up right now, but if you do things like this, like the 5s and the 7s, for an hour or 2 a day. Anyway. It's a hell of a box. Kodaira. Really a lot of guitar. It's got a growl to it. Rosewood back. Really nice tuners. Yeah, this is I was pretty excited when I got this. Again, the kind of stuff I deal in is not easy to find. Very difficult. Alright, if you're interested, text me 714-548-0385. Again, 714-548-0385. Or email me, stevezook7@yahoo.com. That's STEVEZOOK, the number 7, not spelled out, at yahoo.com. Kodaira artist model. Yeah, this is a hell of a box. It's funny because I have a lot of nylon strings. I've had, and it's always interesting to me when I find something that has something really unique about it, which this one does. All right, take care. Let's all stay positive. The world's a little crazy, right? But the universe is still perfect by design. It's a big rap, I know. All right, folks, take care.